Hi everyone. I am so excited about today's Read Aloud for two reasons. Reason number one, my mommy sent it to me. That's right, even teachers have mommies. My mom is all the way on the other side of the country. I'm on the East Coast and she's on the West Coast. And she saw this story and she said, oh, Malia's gotta read this story to her friends. To all of you. And number two is because it reminds me of her. My mom likes to ride around on her motorcycle. Motorcycles have two wheels. She rides around all over the country on her motorcycle. She's a pretty cool lady. So she sent me this story, and it's about a woman who rides a motorcycle just like her. We're reading the story mostly for my mom today. But if you know any woman, or any person really, who rides a motorcycle, send them this read aloud. It would be so exciting if they got to learn about this story and about this person too. Okay, friends? Grab your comfy pillows, and let's get started on story time. Today's story is called Girl on a Motorcycle. They've got a helmet, some goggles, a jacket, their motorcycle, and the land. Girl on a Motorcycle. Paris. 1973. She wants to write and to wander. She dreams of wandering the world, to go elsewhere. So one day, the girl gets on a motorcycle and she rides away. She wears only what she needs: a helmet, goggles, a leather jacket to keep out the wet and cold. She carries her life in a hand-sewn clutch and 2 saddlebags. What does she pack? Well, she packs a good pen, a sharp knife, a blank book, some lipstick, a bathing suit, a pretty white dress, a pair of sandals, and a toothbrush. She also packs a toolkit. Inside the toolkit is wrenches, a tire iron, clamps, Allen wrenches, some keys, pliers, and screwdrivers. She also packs a gas can, a tarp, oil cans, a pan, bungee cords, a sleeping bag, a coffee mug, matches, a fork, a spoon, and most importantly, a first aid kit. For eye drops, aspirin, in case she gets a headache or a boo-boo that really hurts. Antibiotic that cleans her boo-boos, her cuts or bruises. Scissors, bandages, tape. Bandages and tape are for when she falls, and she will fall. A little voice says, "It's dangerous to go around the world all by yourself." It says, "You will miss your cat, your clothes, and Mozart." Another voice says, "Be quiet and listen to the road." And so she does. She listens to the road, and the road says, "Va, go." She cruises from Étoile to Champs-Élysées and loops around the Arc de Triomphe, and she waves au revoir to the Eiffel Tower. That's goodbye in French. And then she takes off into the world. Canada is her first stop. The girl and her motorcycle take a jumbo jet from Paris to Montreal. Sometimes the only way to cross an ocean is to fly. She sends a message back home. I am alive. And then she fills her tank with gas and she heads west. The open road is wide and shines like leather. For days she rides, passing through towns like Maniwaki, Michipichowan, and Saskatoon. At night, she parks beneath trees at campgrounds, a good place to sleep. She washes up in service stations' sinks. Strangers bring her coffee. Some people smile, other people stare. A girl on a motorcycle is a big deal. After dinner, she sets up her tent and makes a fire. Morning smells of damp earth, grass, wildflowers, the air thick with mystery, moss, and strawberries. She's right here, friends. She passes snow-capped mountains. Everything is wild and beautiful. The further the girl goes, the fewer people she sees, the more trees. Soon, there is no one. No signs, no cars, no electric poles. The road is hers. She is all alone, but she is not afraid. She is free. The stillness is broken only by the hum of her motorcycle engine. At the end of the day, the girl pulls off the road, dresses up, and eats at a roadside diner. A plate of thick pancakes with extra syrup and butter, just for $1. That sounds really yummy. Some nights, it rains. Drops tap her makeshift tent. She plays cards and writes in her notebook to pass the time. Other nights, it is clear, and above her, stars sparkle and spin. Planets form, galaxies swirl. One night in the Yukon, she floats in a warm pool that glows like a mirror. She can feel the earth turn. Above her, Aurora Borealis, a whirl of colorful light connects the girl and heaven. She closes her eyes, and she flies. At the border between Canada and the United States, a large sign welcomes her. It says, Alaska. The girl and her motorcycle fly from Anchorage to Tokyo, and from Tokyo over the Indian Ocean to Bombay, India. Bombay is vibrant. The road charges with trucks and buses, rickshaws and ambassador cars, cows and festivals, and qu'est-ce que c'est? That means, what is that? In French. Let's see what she's saying. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is that? What does she see? Elephants. And outside of the city, the road opens up. The sun is warm on the girl's skin. Her motorcycle engine purrs. She rides beside ruby red passenger trains, waves, and she passes mud houses and carved palaces, women in the field, their saris curling about their feet like flower petals. Her bike runs out of gas. Her bike breaks down and needs to be repaired. When her motorcycle stops, the girl stops. It takes courage for a girl to live this way. She finds a shop, waves to mechanics. Some fix her bike for free. She pays them with hand-drawn hearts and handshakes. Girls in pretty dresses make henna drawings on her hands. She shows them how to make a hennaed hand into wings. They pepper her with questions. Who are you? Where do you come from? Where are you going? Proudly, they guard her bike. On her way to Delhi, her motorcycle breaks down again. So she takes a train and drinks a cup of tea and writes as the world passes by. How to drink tea in India. Tea is called chai. Chai is milky and sweet. Drink it from a small clay cup and smash the clay cup on the ground when you are done. Afghanistan is her next stop. Tonight, Kabul, soon Kandahar. Faraway places the girl once dreamed of. And now, here you are. She takes the Khyber Pass. Some believe the shortest route from point to point is a straight line. But the girl on her motorcycle loved the curves of the mountains. When her motorcycle is happy, the girl is happy. She descends, goes down, into a lush valley. A river wide, fast, and blue as sapphire flows beside her. She takes her heavy boots off and puts her feet in the cold water. She crosses a hot, dry desert. Ribbons of dust unfurl behind her. Dirt stings her eyes, sun burns her skin, air vibrates with heat. She falls often. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. But she always gets back up. She arrives in Kabul at sunset. Everything is rose-colored. She treats herself to a cold drink. There are no signs on the old road to Bamiyan. Her motorcycle breaks down again and again, going up the last hill. Sometimes the only way up the hill is to climb. What waits at the top is always worth it. Carved into the ancient pearl-colored cliffs above her, 2 giant Buddhas, 16 centuries old. It's very old, very special. Inside, there are stairs and rooms, the sandstone still warm from the day's sun. The girl climbs from the Buddha's feet up to the top of its head, where she can see the entire horizon. The guide leaves her alone. I wish you all the happiness in the world, they say. The sounds. She takes a moment. Clothes rustling. An insect. The only sounds. Breathing and her heartbeat. It just might be the most beautiful moment in the girl's life. It is the end of September. Fall is in the air. She will need to leave soon. She will never return. Early in the next century, those Buddhas will be gone. In Kandahar, the flowers smell like honey. A boy gives her a just-picked zinnia. A child with big gray eyes and red cheeks takes her hand and shows the girl her school, her home, and her family. At the market, scents of meat, cardamom, cinnamon, and gasoline. The girl bargains for some silver jewelry. At a tea shop, she takes off her helmet, releasing her long brown hair. She's the only girl there. She writes letters home. She shares her cake. Assalamualaikum akalam. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Outside, in the dirt, the girl draws a picture of the Eiffel Tower, a cloud, and a bird. Where I am from, she answers. She spreads a map across the table. A small crowd gathers. Where I am and where I want to go. On the way out of town, she blows a tire. She pulls to the side of the road to patch it. A truck stops. A group of men step out. They help her change her tire. Her motorcycle is tough, just like her. Turkey, her next stop. A pink sunset is a gift to the lone girl on a motorcycle on the way to Istanbul. Here, a bridge connects the east to the west. The girl on her motorcycle cross from one continent to another. The sea sparkles below her. One day, she will write a book. She will tell the world, it is hard, it is hot, and I learned a lot. Children run after her bike and shout, hello, hello, mister, mister. Some are curious, others shy. Yes, I am a girl, she responds. Children run after her and shout, goodbye, goodbye. She goes to Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Hungary, and Austria in Germany. Whole countries pass by. Miles and miles of open road. Time passes, and it doesn't. The girl is mesmerized. J'ai envie que le monde soit beau. Il est beau. J'ai envie que les gens soient beaux. Ils sont beaux. I want the world to be beautiful, and it is beautiful. I want people to be good, and they are good. Last stop. Home. Sunburned, bruised, and beaming. The girl arrives home on a cool gray day. Paris is the same, and it is different. She is the same and different too. The girl and her motorcycle have traveled thousands of miles. The pages of her passport are decorated with colorful stamps, and she wears the world like a beautifully embroidered scarf. All the places she's been, the things she's seen. The world is beautiful, and the world is good. When she closes her eyes, the girl can still hear the road. Elsewhere is just a little bit further. The end. So friends, if there's ever a place you'd like to travel after the pandemic, after the quarantine, and there's a little voice that says, don't go, it's not safe. Take a moment, take a deep breath in and out. And listen to the voice in your head that's saying, go. go do it. Go have fun. Go have fun and be free. Okay, friends. Thanks for reading with me today. And if you really like this story, let me know, and I'll tell my mom it was a great one to get. Okay, loves. Thank you for reading with me today. Bye, everyone.